Hey everybody, it's ODAWA from My Gaming Addiction, and I want to show you guys these two mods by Xevyr for Conan Exiles. It's the damage meter and armor and weapon stats in bench, and I think they're awesome. Alright, so here we are in the game, and you guys can see the actual stats. You can see the stats before you craft stuff, which is awesome. That works for armor, it works for weapons as well. And what's really nice about this, right, is that you can actually see the difference between switching between like a edge smith or a bladesmith. You guys can see the difference with all these different stats before you craft something, before you start wasting things, or even just keeping track of things mentally. You know, it's a lot. Even when you're on a single player server, you're trying to learn stuff. It's too much. So, all right, on to the next mod by the same modder. This is called the damage meter. I'm going to keep cloaking on, and I'm just going to every single time I'll use the same person. So arena champion, she has armor, and you guys are going to see my attributes right here. This is what I like to have. I like to have 10 in grit, all in agility, and I like to have a little bit in strength. And I'll explain how the damage meter mod taught me why I like that. So here we go. Let's first off do a maximum damage there for 432 with rolling thrust at the back. Rolling thrust at the front gives me 230. And then let's do a front attack with no rolling thrust. Well, that's 230. So with rolling thrust, it must be more. Yeah, 380. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, and then no rolling thrust at the back gives you 261 versus the 432. All right, on to light attacks. 81 versus 71. And then with rolling thrust, 134, and then from the front, 117. So you can see the value of having that information. It teaches you, you know, what's going on when you have backstab, deal 15%, right? You can see when you don't have that, and then you can see, you know, your stats over here, 209 for my weapon, and, you know, I have my elixir, my food, all of this works together. But, you know, it's a lot of information for someone to understand, like, what does it actually do? And I watch, like, big YouTubers, and they're estimating how much damage was done, or they're having to calculate it. And for the viewer, it's not really intuitive, right? So I think this is an excellent mod for everybody, and they should check it out. It also might inform, you know, what type of attribute build you prefer. And you might even, like, erase some bias that you have. So for example, if I compare the value of having full agility and full stamina, or pardon me, full strength. So for example, just this, you'll notice that I'm encumbered, right? And one benefit of strength is that it does actually give you some encumbrance, or, you know, affects your weight. But is it worth it to go all the way through to the full value? Let's compare. Okay, let's do a rolling thrust at the back. We get 432, and then let's max this out. Well, let's just do 5 at a time. 435. Now I got 435 there. Okay. So, if I do 5 more, what happens? 440. Okay, interesting. And 5 more. 444. Okay, so when I had only 5 in strength, I had 432. Right now, I'm only going to go up 12 points for 444. Like 12 points for a heavy attack, I don't know if that's worth it, right? I might prefer to keep just 5 in strength, full agility, and I might, you know, keep my extras for things like grit. Because I am an agility player, I want to be able to, you know, regain that stamina really quickly. So that's why I like this, okay? Now you'll notice with that 5 strength, I'm able to move around, but my encumbrance is red, and that's going to affect this one right here, Precision Strike, if you're carrying a medium or lighter load. In other words, yellow or green. So I don't think you guys can see my mouse in the video, but basically medium would be yellow and light would be green. So you guys can see when I add just a little more, oh, I'm yellow already. So with 3 points into expertise, I got yellow. Let's load up with some more potions and see, would I be comfortable walking around with this much here? So let's, put that on, and maybe I'm going to want 2 stacks of this. I'm still yellow, and yeah, let's get some more in here. Aloe, and okay, I'm red. I'm already red. And how about arrows? I don't have any arrows on me either. So yeah, one thing that I learned through this is that I really like, where's that javelin? Get rid of that. I really like the Serpent Man arrows. I really like that a lot. Okay, and you guys can see I'm red with this. It's too heavy. Maybe 2 stacks of each. I'm still too heavy. Yeah, that's not good. This is not weighing very much. Yeah, and you can see this strength weapon is actually only 0.1 for the weight. So that's not what's going to affect me. I'm going to have to max this out at 5. All right, and with that I have my yellow, and that gives me my precision strike, 10% additional. All right, so that's my my favorite build. And so that's with Musashi's Black Blade. I'm getting 432 with this build versus 444 if you max this out. But consistently I'm getting that 432, which is really nice. The other weapon I really like, but I've only gotten it in the real game like twice, is Bec de Corbin. So Bec de Corbin, it's an agility weapon. It's the only agility weapon that has such high armor penetration, like 61%. Well, I mean, there's that other katana that has 100%, right? 39 damage. But this one, it behaves just the same as a two-handed hammer. So here's our strength weapon, right? So with our strength weapon, we're able to charge and do that. But with this agility one, we get that effect and the benefits of our... I'm getting 403. Now with rolling thrust, you can see the difference here. What's really nice is even the light attack does a fair amount, and that stamina's coming up nice and quick. Anyway, I prefer my Musashi's Black Blade. On to talking about archery. So I really like the damage meter for teaching me about archery, and I prefer Serpent Man arrows, not hollow bone arrows. Hollow bone arrows, they're better, but they're harder to get. So let's make this video not too long. Serpent Man arrows can be found over the volcano. I'll show you guys the difference right now, just for damage. So we'll just do a light attack from the back is 69, and from the front with rolling thrust is 91, without it 61. So 61 from the front and 69 from the back. And then with rolling thrust from the front is 91, and from the back it is 104. Now, how about a heavy attack? So a heavy attack, when it's charged, 138 from the front, and from the back, 157. Now, if I do it fast enough, that was a weird stutter. If I do it fast enough, I can maintain that rolling thrust. And if you actually roll while you basically draw your arrow like this, you still get that. And it's up to 228, which is really nice. And did you know that this has 16% armor pen and 18 health damage? Okay, compare that. This is only 15, but it has 54 armor pen. You can see 209. Really nice. And from the back, 156. Must have done a little too slow there. 230. But you know, like you compare that to our Serpent Man arrow, and you know you're getting 61, and then 99 for the hollow bone. But you know, that's pretty decent. Let's do one more in the back here. 157. Anyway, let's head on over here, and you guys can see the crafting requirements for Serpent Man arrows. It's really good. Look at this. It's just iron. It's so easy to get. And it's got the same damage and armor pen as like star metal, for example. Okay? Or steel, I think is the same one. Steel, is it? No, that's 15, right? Anyway, to get this recipe, it's really easy. It's just over here. And I think what I'll do is just show you how I would climb up there. So, you know, you're gonna climb up. Where's the stairs? So you're gonna climb up here. Okay. Climb up, 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 and then from here you can go up the stairs, and gotta go around the hall here, right here. There you go. And it's fantastic. It's really good. And by the way, I was just experimenting with building something up there. Just don't mind that. So yeah, so that's my review of those really awesome mods. I think you guys should check it out. I think they're great. And yeah, if you guys have any mod that you'd like me to try, you know, do the social media thing, write in the comments, and let me know. Maybe I'll check it out. Thank you guys, and shout out to the creator of this mod, Xevyr. Excellent, really, really impressive. I love that like these two mods are built by the same person. It's pretty cool. So yeah, one more time. Here's the creator of the mod. It's Xevyr, and it's called the Damage Meter, and this one's called Armor and Weapon Stats in Bench by Xevyr as well. And it's really easy to find. You just open up Steam and go into mods. You guys can find it. It's easy. All right, cheers.